If you indeed did want to know the grossest part of this situation, let me tell you. So,
Hey, beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl, Destiny. So this is going to be the part two of the video I posted yesterday of the lady that was sharing how a best friend and a boyfriend were doing the duo, and she saw it on the video tape on her phone, and how a friend denied it, saying that her boyfriend SAR. But she also revealed that there's also more to the story that she wants to share. And I saw it in the comment section. I thought you guys wouldn't be interested in it, okay? I saw in the comment section a lot of you guys wanted to know more detail that she wants to share. So this is the part two. Warning alert, there's going to be a part three, okay? Because she was sharing so much, okay? So we're going to get, but you're going to get all of them today. That I promise you guys, okay? So we're going to get into it. Yeah, give us more detail because this is a blind reaction. I don't even know what she's going to say. So yeah, myself, I'm kind of itchy about it. But yeah, before I go, let me say my hello to you guys. Hey, beautiful people, how you doing? Hope you guys are doing great. Okay, so let's go check it out and then we'll come back and talk more.
if you indeed did want to know the grossest part of this situation, let me tell you. So, the night that my boyfriend did sleep with my best friend, he in fact did sleep with her around 5 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. It was a 2 hour long video, but it wasn't 2 hours. It was like 30 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. But they're separated between 5 and around 8 a.m. So, yeah, they did their thing, doing their dangle. He, in fact, did not shower, and he, in fact, did wake me up when it was time to check out of the Airbnb. Then that morning, later in that morning, we had to check out by 11. We did indeed do the nasty in the morning when I woke up at around 9 a.m. So, yeah, not only did my best friend cheat, I also got her juices inside of me. So, what a twist on the story, right? And as for what he said he was doing when he finally got back in the room, I don't know. I fell asleep because he told me not to go on my phone. He told me he was going to be right back to come beat my doonies down. Never came back, and I fell asleep. It was at 5 a.m. I was tired, so went to slumber, woke up, did the nasty, and went on for the next 2 months not knowing anything. This is exactly why I didn't bring up the fact that I knew about me seeing the video or that he slept with my best friend, because I didn't know how to bring it up to him. Like, how do you just like start a conversation? And me, like, I'm not a confrontational person. I will sit there and deal with my own problems in my brain and not tell anyone about it. And at the time, I didn't have anybody but him. You know, when you get in a relationship with like a certain type of person and they like basically like isolate you from everybody. Like, there's nobody liked him, honestly, but I didn't have that many friends, so all I had was him. So if I lost him, I would have had nothing. But I remember it was one night at like 3 in the morning. We were driving from his house to my house, and it's like an hour-long drive, and I was just sitting there in silence. Like, it was just eating me up. It was been 2 months, and I was thinking about it all day, every day. The images were just replaying in my head over and over and over again of my best friend slopping on his knob, looking in the camera in the flash. It was like she was staring me in my soul, and I couldn't get the images out of my head. So I finally, honestly, I choked. I ruined. I folded. So we were driving, and honestly, I didn't want to tell him that I went through his phone, because he told me if I ever went through his phone again, he would not talk to me ever again. Which at the time, I was literally so in love with him. It was the only man I ever been truly in love with, and I didn't want that to happen. Even though he did that, I did not want to lose him. He was the only thing I had left. I couldn't tell him that I went through his phone. So there was other people in the Airbnb that we were in when it happened. There was like about like 6 different rooms. And honestly, when I saw the video, I did not inspect the room that it was happening in. I was shaking. I was sad. It was just a whole lot to take in at once, and I couldn't have him wake up. And I just didn't scope the scenario out of what room they were in. She was supposed to sleep in the room with the queen bed. And earlier in the day, she was like laying on the bed, arched over in her underwear, like saying, I want to suck blah blah blah's wiener, right? Which was our other friend that was in the Airbnb, which is why I would never think she would pick my man when you wanted the other guy. So she was supposed to sleep in that room with him. And I thought that this whole situation happened in that room. So let's name this other guy Bobby. So I said, I have to talk to you about something. Bobby told me everything. Mind you, Bobby didn't tell me nothing. I was like, Bobby walked in on you, and he told me what he saw when he walked in. And he didn't tell you that he seen it. He just walked straight out. But Bobby told me that you and, let's name her, Sarah, that you and Sarah was doing the nasty on his bed. And then you locked the door. I'm completely making this up. I did not know how to tell this man. He starts fuming, getting so mad. Bobby told you what? Bobby's a liar. Bobby, really, you whatever. So he's like confused what I'm even saying, because that's not even what happened. It wasn't even in that room. It was in the room with the bunk beds. So he ends up telling me he didn't lie about it. Once he figured out what I was saying, he was like, honestly, I don't know what you're saying about Bobby, but that's not what happened. We weren't even in that room. We were in the bunk bed room. Yes, we did do the nasty. She was doing this. Yes, I did that. I'm sorry. But he did own up to it, right? So give him props for that. He was, one thing about him, he kept it straight up. He didn't lie. When I brought up the things he was doing, he straight up told me. It hurt my heart, but at least he wasn't lying about it. Even though not telling me is a lie. It's half the truth, but when I did ask, he did let me know everything. But at the end of the day, I ended up having to tell him that I saw the video. I went through his phone and I saw it with my own eyes, and yeah. So y'all want to know how I confronted my best friend about sleeping with my boyfriend. So I did accidentally get the time frame wrong. I'm sorry, y'all. This happened 4 years ago, but it wasn't 2 months after that I found out. The original date that my best friend slept with my boyfriend was on September 14th, 2020, and I, in fact, did find out on September 28th, 2020. So it was about like 15 days. So my best friend at the time was calling me, FaceTiming me. She was playing like everything was normal. She was texting me, hey, how are you? On October 9th, on October 22nd, she said, hey, is there something wrong? I never answered. She said, hey, I saw that you unfollowed me. I'm confused and lost right now. Can we please talk about it? On October 24th, I stopped sharing my location with her. And I basically ghosted her and cut her off, never answered her messages, because I just wanted to keep my peace. I was already in enough pain. I did not want to deal with it. Because if you don't know what you did wrong, then I have nothing to say to you. You knew what you did, and you knew why I was mad at you. So anyways, time passes by. On January 20th, 2021, I texted her saying, we need to talk, because I just couldn't stand the fact that everybody was around her, hanging out with her. My friends were bringing her around, and I just had to deal with it and deal with the hurt. And mind you, this is a secret. Like I said, I wanted to keep forever. I didn't want anybody to know about it. I just wanted her to admit to it and tell me that she was sorry and that she won't do it again. And I was going to continue to be friends with her. I was just going to squash it and act like it never happened, which is the wrong thing to do. Anyways, I was calling her, FaceTiming her. She wasn't answering. January 21st, I said, you scared or something? LMAO. January 22nd, texted her, that's crazy, with laughing faces. Then on the 24th, I said, you're making it worse. I accidentally said her name. You're making it worse for yourself. Next day, I said, answer the phone, bro. Stop being scary. The 28th, I said, blank, bro, you think this is a game or something? LMAO, when I see you, I'm tripping on you. Because at this point, now you're ignoring me. Now you're ignoring my calls. Now you're acting like you're scared to tell me. I wanted you to own up to it. I was gonna let you go. February 9th, I texted her, you are really so dirty, LMAO. I was your best friend and you don't even got the decency to answer me or even say sorry or explain yourself. Still no reply. So on February 10th, I said, it's a shame how highly I thought of you and how highly I talked about you to people. Always did everything I could to help you with everything, Sarah. The fact that you did what you did and can't even say sorry or say anything to me is so sad. I've been hurt over this for way too long for you not to have anything to even say to me. You betrayed me after everything I did for you. It's sick. It's even more sick that you won't even talk to me about it. I was trying to talk and squash it all out and put everything in the past, but the fact that you can't even respond to me is making me regret ever calling you my best friend. She finally answered, but I'll make y'all wait till the next part to hear this motherfucking BS. This is part 2 to me telling y'all how I told my best friend that I knew she slept with my boyfriend. If you didn't watch the previous video, go click that one. So after I texted her all this stuff and she never answered, she finally did answer on February 10th, and she said, I tried talking to you and you didn't answer any of my calls, and you cut everything off and completely ghosted me for months, and then you expect me just to be sitting here waiting around for you one day to call or text me back like a bee word, just be sitting around waiting for you to call me back, ? So I got over it and realized you never really gave a F about me, because if you really did, You would have been a real person and talked about it with me when it first happened. But you wanted to act different and cut everything off and not even have the decency to talk to me about it, about SHIT, when you know I was there, always checking in on you. I was always there for you, making sure you were good, and I talked with mad respect to everyone about you. Am I being gaslit right now? Yeah, I was. You're mad at me because I cut you off and didn't say anything to you because I wanted to keep the peace, because if I didn't, I would curb stomp you and I would be in jail for the rest of my life. Honey, you are lucky that I didn't ever... You're lucky I didn't see you. You're lucky I didn't run into you. You're lucky I didn't lay a finger on you. Anyways, let me continue. Honestly, I'm just so over it at this point because I thought you were one of the realest friends ever, which I was. Everybody knows that. And I would literally go tell everyone how good of a person you are and is. And then you turned out to just be fake as F like everyone else because you couldn't even talk to me about anything. And you decided to go listen to what other people and their opinions when I was right there for you the whole time. But it's whatever. That's why I haven't answered, because I'm just done at this point. I don't care anymore. Oh, so you can decide that you're done and you don't want to deal with it anymore, and you're calling me fake. And how I'm listening to what everybody else's opinion. Ain't no opinions or people to listen to. I saw the video of you slobbing on my boyfriend's knob with my own two eyes, with the flash on, staring me straight in the camera. You was straight in the camera, girl. What is there to believe? What opinions are you talking about? People, I seen the video. Mind you, she didn't know that the video exists because she asked my man the next morning to delete the video because she lost her last best friend that way. What they do? The freaking apple doesn't fall from the mother tree. You knew what you did wrong, but she thought the video was deleted, so she never thought that I would ever see it. She thought that I just must have found out somehow. No, girl, I seen the evidence. It's just crazy how you're calling me fake as F and being like everybody else because I chose to keep the peace. I chose not to expose you, and guess what? Everybody knows now. You're a freaking... I'm not going to get taken out for bullying, but you know what the frick you are, and you feel bad. I answered, LMAO, what? How am I fake as F? You sound slow and stupid as F right now. Blank. Mind you, I don't cuss unless I'm real mad. She said, I can call you later when I'm not with anybody. I said, okay. She texted me later that day. I said, hey, I'm by myself now. She basically calls me and tells me that she was SA'd by my man. Mind you, when she told me this, me and my boyfriend had broken up. We weren't on speaking terms. I was blocked. We had each other blocked. So she would never think that I wouldn't believe that if I wouldn't have seen the video. She didn't think I'd seen the video, though. So she told me that, not thinking that I would ever ask him. Which, she knows what happened to me when I was younger, when I got SA'd. And she knows how much I was scared to tell people because people don't believe you. Because of people like you who lie about it. People don't take victims serious because girls like you who feel bad and don't want to lose people in their life because they do terrible things like you did. And you want to blame it on being SA'd, girl. You know what you did and you thought the video got deleted and you wanted to come up with an excuse. Anyways, at that point, I'm like, what? Like, what? So I called the guy, right? At this time, I was blocked. I was blowing him up on no caller ID. I'm like, yo, she just said that you SA'd her. And he's like, this is exactly why I took a video. And when she asked me to delete it, I didn't delete it because I knew she was going to pull this card. He is like, she needs to clear this up right now because that's some serious allegations to put on somebody that he SA'd her, right? Which is crazy to say somebody did that when they didn't. Anyways, I called her back and I told her, you're a liar. Don't know why you said that, especially when you know what happened to me. So she finally admitted to it. She never told me sorry for doing the action, but she did tell me she was sorry for not telling you. I just didn't want to lose you as my best friend because you're the best friend that I've ever had, and I didn't want to lose you.
She wasn't sorry.
There's more parts, but I'm going to make a separate part. I don't know what part this is, but part whatever to me telling y'all how I told my best friend that I knew she slept with my boyfriend. So anyways, if y'all didn't see the other videos, go watch them. So March 16th, she said, hey, I wanted to invite you today to come with us, but I was afraid that you wouldn't want to come because I feel so bad about everything. I'm still here for the rest of the week though, and I really wish you could have been here today. It feels weird without you here. Duh, I'm the life of the party. Everybody loves me. I didn't want to go. I was mad my friends was even hanging out with you. But at the end of the day, my friends didn't know what you did, okay? Because I was keeping that secret for you, to not ruin your career, to not ruin everything in life and have everybody hate you. You're welcome. Anyways, that's March 16th, 2021. That was the last time we ever had text until June 27th. She stopped sharing her location with me. Smart girl. Smart girl. Could have popped up on your ass, but I didn't. Okay? Then I seen her in real life on around April 2022. Talked about this in a previous video. You guys say you would have beat the brakes off her if you seen her. Well, I wanted to, and I knew the rage I had in me would send me to jail with what my brain was telling me to do to her, which I couldn't do because I want a life to live. So I'm an influencer, I'm an artist. I do a lot of performances all over the states, cities, and I dance, perform, rap, sing sometimes. So me and my friends had this show in Las Vegas. It was like for this college, and we went to perform with all these other artists for the school. We were in the hotel room a couple minutes before we went to leave to go to the show, and one of my friends was like, oh, I'm gonna go pick up Sarah. That's her fake name, Sarah. And I'm like, Sarah? What do you mean the frick Sarah is here? Why would y'all invite Sarah? At this point, everybody knew what happened, okay? Obviously, nobody gave a frick. But my friend was like, oh, I'm going to go pick up Sarah. She's coming to the show. So I get to the show. We're performing on stage on the same exact stage as each other, about 5 feet away from each other, which had to be my most proud moment that I just didn't swing on her in front of everybody. But like I said, I can't ruin my career to do that. But just know I did want it. Mind you, me and Heaven weren't friends at the time. We weren't friends for like 2 years. We were beefed out. She wanted to fight me. We wasn't cool. She was also there, also on stage. So I had two ops at the time, even though me and Heaven are friends again, obviously. But I had two people that I wasn't fond of on the stage, and I just had to act totally cool. And nobody even knew it was no problems because of how mature I am. Thank you very much. So after the show, I got triggered all over again. It was a year since the last time I talked to her, but since I ran into her, I decided to text her again on April 15th. I said, so when are you going to be ready to talk about this SHIT? Because it's been way too long, and I'm tired of having to be around you with no explanation and having to control myself because you still ain't say SHIT to me. So she texts me back the next day and says, I don't owe you anything. You did me wrong and dirty, but not just as a friend, also publicly, and shaming my name publicly online for your own personal ego. I said, I did you wrong and dirty. How? Please let me know. Mind you, I did not expose this girl. I did not tell anybody what happened because I wanted to keep that secret. And I told you guys before that my boyfriend had went live on Instagram and basically told everybody the situation, showed the video of her slobbing on his knob to the whole world. I had nothing to do with that. I didn't want the world to know. That's how everybody found out. That's how my family found out, my sister, all my friends found out. I was embarrassed. I never wanted anybody to know that secret. At the end of the day, I didn't tell nobody. That was him. Didn't want him to say that. Anyways, I said, please let me know how I did you wrong and dirty. She said, you went out of your way to go live and share a video I've never seen to this day publicly, which is a lie, and say, call me dirty and all types of other stuff you said on live about me. I said, I definitely didn't show anybody. He showed it on live. I said, but bet that's what you want to be, where you gonna get stepped on when I see you. I've been saving your ass for over a year, dirty ass B word. Now the whole world gonna know, stupid ass BITCH, you dumb as F. She said, yeah, I was really spazzing at this time, y'all. I don't even cuss, so I was really popping off. You let it go on and edged him on, which shows your character as a person. You let that happen and we're okay with it. That's the type of person you are. And the fact that you say you don't owe me anything and you never said sorry and you're never going to say sorry because you're not sorry. You just told me you don't owe me anything. You don't think you did anything wrong? Like, I was literally going to be friends with you if you would have just said sorry and admitted to it. You lied about it. And the fact that you're calling me a bad friend because somebody else posted a video of you on live that I did not want the whole world to see. What in your brain isn't clicking that I never wanted anybody to find out? Never wanted anybody to see that video. How embarrassing is that to see somebody's best friend suck their man's dick? That's embarrassing. I didn't want nobody to know that. I would have never said that. And if I would have never posted the video because, first of all, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Second of all, I would have made a bag about it. I've been contemplating making a bag about it on YouTube for years. I never exposed you. But now you don't owe me anything? Girl, okay. Then I'll start spazzing. I'll say, okay, that's when you go and get stepped on. Even though I didn't step on her. I did not do nothing to that girl. Cops, if you're watching, the story is fake. This is alleged. You think that I would ever expose that on live and make 0 coins? Girl, I want to be in my Risa Tisa bag and make a 70-part series about it if I was going to expose it. Thank you. So you're mad because I exposed what you did? Girl, If you don't want me to if you don't want me to talk about you, don't do nothing for me to talk about, baby. If you don't want a song about you, don't do anything to make me write a song about you. Whatever Taylor Swift said. Don't do nothing for me to not talk about you. I'm gonna talk about you. Don't do nothing. You finna be all over TikTok. Now the whole world gonna know. I saved you for what? Since I said I was gonna expose you, this been since 2021. I said the whole world gonna know. I've saved you for 3 years. She's been running around happy. She's in a new relationship. Nobody knows what she did except the 3,000 people that was on the live. Yeah. And I'm still protecting her name because I'm a good person, but I don't want nobody to spread hate to her. Please don't comment on her videos if you find her. I don't want to get a call from the police in the morning saying she's trying to sue me because she is that type of girl. But I didn't say no names. Matter of fact, this is all alleged. This might be a fake story. Allegedly. Police, if you're listening to this is a fake story. I saved you all these years. But now it's my turn. Hello, everybody knows. Now you never thought I would do this because of my kind heart, because I was the best friend you ever had. But my TikTok check next month is about to be fat. I'm about to buy me a house with this money. And all this money that I'm making from these videos still doesn't make up for all the traumatizing things that I had to deal with because of you. The traumatizing years, I haven't been able to make new friends. I've never been able to trust nobody. I always think somebody got a secret agenda. This lingers in my mind for the past 4 years every single day. Your image of you slobbing on that knob replays over and over and over every single day. And that might seem crazy to you, but I'm real traumatized from it. Whether you think so or not, my trauma from the past 4 years deserves something. But thank you guys for watching my story time. If I have any other information that you guys ask in the comments, I'll be sure to answer. I'll try. But like I said before, I saw y'all in the comments going ham on her TikTok. Please stop. I don't want court order papers delivered in my mail. Okay? Please. This is a fake story. Blink if I'm lying. Okay? Good night, everybody, and hope you enjoy.
I know this is somebody's real life story, but some of the things she's a very good storyteller though. But let me know what you think about the story so far down in the comment section. Love to know what you think. But please, as always, keep it respectful. Yeah, on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thoughts. There's so much parts to this story that I don't even know. There's other part, like I don't even know, but there's another part of us still talking about the same situation, which we're going to get to. I'll post that video, let's say in another 3 4 hours after this one. So just catch up with it. But yeah, there's a whole lot of red flag. Also, clearly, the clip she showed of her, those girls performing and all that. I know they're an artist; they're just doing their thing. But that just really said they're young, they're wow, they're doing crazy things. But this is another thing. She's so mad at her friend. I'll give it to her friend. Like I'll give it to her friend. She never said she was sorry about what she did, and that's because she was not. She was only sorry because she got caught on it and all that. And I do appreciate people that stand on business with whatever they do. Like they own it with their full chest. They say, you know what, I did it, and so what? Okay, I'm not going to say sorry because you expect me to say sorry. Like I really do appreciate people like that. Honestly, I do appreciate people like that. But also, this just says a lot about women, and this is where people usually feel like women were very catty, young girls are very catty at each other and all that. Why will you do that to your own girl just because you want to be with a man? And this is why I feel like as young girls, young women and all that, and I feel like this is the sister's own situation, but there are other situations where you will see other ladies will actively do something just to ask another lady intentionally, knowing, and especially when it comes to man, when it comes to a man, you see some women that are very man centered or man crazy, boy crazy. They will put their friends in danger just so that they can have or do or have a relationship with this man, do something with this man, or look good in this man's eye and all that. And for me, that those type of friends are very dangerous people. Like I don't even want to mess around with any woman that is very men centered, especially with the journey I'm on right now in my life. Like if I just sense it, I peep it that you're very male centered, your emotions and your decisions are based on what a man thinks of you, or whether be it your husband, your father, and anything. So that's why that your entire thought process, the way you live your life, it's many factors about how that man in your life, it could be your father, it could be your brother, it could be your husband, it could be your boyfriend, the fact that you're not thinking about yourself, the fact that you're not like, I just stay away from you. Because if you're doing it now with your father or your brother or your boy, you will do it, like you will even throw me under the bus for them. Like, men center women, men, nah, those are women you should watch out for and all that. But yeah, but crazy, the friend did not say anything. And beware of people that try to gaslight you and make you feel like, because the message your friend sent is almost like when she reading it, is almost like, are you the one sending it or she sent it to you? Because some people will just gaslight you. For me, just keep healthy people around you. It will save you a whole lot of trouble, a whole lot of peace, a whole lot of headache. Like, keep healthy people around you. Don't just hold on to relationship that is not working for you or that stresses you out. Don't do that. Because now she's doing it to this girl now. But this girl, being her best friend, will have seen her do almost the same thing. Like, in terms of trying to gaslight another person to think that the other person is crazy for acting the way they do. So when you see somebody do something to somebody else, always ask yourself that, what if this was me? Would this person flip it like this on me? So that's another thing. The way people treat the person might be your best friend now, your good girl, but the way the person treat other people is the same way that person is going to treat you if anything goes south. How did that person treat that friendship that broke up? People leave patterns of their behavior, and most times, as people, especially when you're craving to be in a relationship, in a friendship, sometimes we ignore those signs and stay with those people, and then eventually those people will still hurt us. So now, put yourself first. Always don't make excuses for people's behavior. When people show you who they are, or they treat other people, you don't have to wait for it to be your turn for you to make that decision to take a step back and don't interact with that relationship, that friendship, and all that. And even the man that she said did it, they did it together, the man was the one throwing her under the bus. And this lady sharing her story, talking about how she appreciates the man, that the man did not lie, he went straight. That's just manipulation tactics, because he knows you already caught him and he's just going to come straight. But the fact that he did that to you, that's a man that you should not even be in a relationship with. That's a man you should not even talk to. But yeah, let me know what you think about this story down in the comment section. Go ahead and share your thought. Love to know what you think about this entire story down in the comment section. But please, as always, keep it respectful. You're on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead and share your thought. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversations. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.